Shannon Sharpe, did you think he was one day going to be a good TV guy personality?
Yeah.
So you knew he was made for TV?
Yeah.
And would he say he's going to do it?
Yes, he had already started prepping.
How much before he retired did he
He'd been started.
Oh, so he's knowing he's going to be doing that?
Yeah.
So you're not surprised by the success he's having with his podcast and TV and him and Skip and Stephen A., all that stuff?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm shocked at his content. I wouldn't, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon would say or do anything.
Like what?
Simply, I take drinking. Shannon, in my entire career, I've never saw Shannon with a drink. Ever. Like it was against the law, right? Because he had some stuff in his family that he didn't want to follow that. And then so I kind of started to watch him, and then we kind of went our own separate ways because I'm like, you're going to take that route. I can't go that route. Never can go that route. And that route is to become so worldly that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance, right? A lot of times, a lot of these gossip conversations that they're having and bringing up all this stuff, I'm not going to do that to nobody. I'm not in the business for that. I'm in life to try to teach people what does it mean to be a better man or get back to the kingdom, And a lot of times, and a lot of the guys get in trouble with these podcasts and things, man, because everybody wants the follower, everybody wants to be popular, everybody wants to make money, but that's a tight rope into what you call influence and popularity. Right? The devil has the ability to make you popular. God has the ability to give you influence that when people see you, they see an image of him. And that's
where we're going to stop right there. Ray Lewis dropping jewels, dropping dimes. Oh, man, about Shannon Sharpe and their relationship, if you could really read between the lines, as I think it's public knowledge that they're not on the same page right now because of some of the things that Shannon Sharpe has said and done. We go all the way back to the Colin Kaepernick kneeling situation. Ray Lewis on the other side of that. I was on the other side of that. Many others on the other side of that. And we all got called different types of names and disparaged, et cetera, when people saw a different side of what Colin Kaepernick was doing. A lot of people behind the scenes, if you could really follow me right now. Ray Lewis is telling you behind the scenes, Shannon Sharpe ain't that. He's this. Well, Ray Lewis also was saying the same thing. I was others. Colin Kaepernick is that. He's not this, et cetera, if you can follow that. But I digress. Let's get into this because I think this is really going to encompass a lot of things. I'm guilty. I'm innocent of the same things as well. In this world where it's like, you got to take this side, okay? So people always saying, take your side. This is how it starts off. So Shannon Sharpe, he comes out, and all of a sudden he's smoking the blunts, he's drinking. And those who know Shannon Sharpe, like me, never seen that side of him. But then you're, like, conflicted. Even as someone you're like, oh, that's his persona now. He's acting. This is entertainment, okay? So let him be. That's why a lot of people weren't blasting Shannon that really knew him. Whitlock went there. I understood that he was doing that role, but I was like, that's who he is. That's what he's doing. And you can look at it as, oh, you sold out. You can look at it as, oh, you being worldly, as Ray Lewis looks at it. Or you could look at it like I looked at it. Like, I didn't expect when I listened to NWA and Ice Cube that he actually did that drive-by. Like, I heard, here's a little something about a homie like me. I wasn't thinking Cube had the curl wet in the Regal pulling drive-bys. I didn't think that. I was like, oh, that's his art. So I left it to that's Shannon Sharpe's art. But the thing is that sticks in Ray Lewis's craw, and the thing that does disturb me is it's not just you're out there doing something that you don't do. It's when people even take it further, that they're saying things that they don't even believe, right? So peep game. So if you're watching media, you're like, oh, that's what he thinks. Oh, that's what he feels. That's who he is. And then it's like, wait. It's a whole different world. So you can feel right now that contrast, that conflict, right? I worked with Emmanuel Acho, who has come on record, so I feel comfortable saying it as well. I don't want to out the dude, but he said things he didn't even believe. He just be saying, oh, look, I'm just trying to get some engagement, some clicks, whatever. And it's like, oh, that's where we are. I guess the WWE of sports media. So I can see where Ray Lewis is coming from, the Puritan. Like, dog, be who you are, and that's enough. And that's how I live. So that's why when I hear gossip and people saying, oh, y'all out there gossiping, I'm like, well, I know I'm not gossiping. But I can say I am gossiping, depends on your definition. I'm not gossiping because I'm not bringing up all this stuff because guess what? This show is always led by what? What they say. I don't have guests. You know why I don't have guests? Because they be BSing. Whether it's they really don't drink, but they want to drink. They really don't smoke. They want to smoke. They going to say something they don't really believe just for some engagement. Whatever it may be. I don't mess with people. Plus, they always late. It's just too many issues, right? Logistically, and y'all going to be lying. So I ain't got time. But I will use what you're saying out there and then learn from it. The sociology of it all. So that could be called gossip because human civilization has evolved by talking about things that we haven't done, but things we want to do, or things we want to know, or things we want to learn. You know why? Because we can't do all the things that we know exist. So we got to talk about it. Y'all get that, right? You learn a lot from what you heard versus what you did. Anyway, so I could be guilty of gossiping as well, but I don't have anybody here, and we're not about to bring up nothing new. Everything I'm bringing up is already old. I'm just giving you a new way of looking at it. I digress. So this whole thing with Ray Lewis and Shannon Sharpe really makes me think, why we give a damn? Like, why do we give a damn if you really who you are? I get a lot of love from y'all, thank you, because y'all like, that's who you are, Marcellus. In real life, on camera, off camera, all that. And I love it. But be real. Shannon Sharpe way bigger than me in terms of doing this sports media. So what is that? That's to what Ray Lewis is saying. Marcellus, you ain't sold out. You ain't gave up. You ain't did what you need to do. And I know what it is, and it's ignorant. It's so crazy. Think about all the people that are getting rewarded, and then you start to think, how many of them are really just ignorant? Just be real, right? How many of them are race baiting? Just stupid stuff. How many of them are taking sides that you know ain't no way that they could believe what they just said? How many of them are really doing the smoking, the drinking, the clowning, and like, how many of them are really leading kids and leading people to better places, and how many are not? Now, this is not to disparage those people. It's to disparage those pathways. You got to go that way, or good luck going this way. Isn't that weird? And I think that's what Ray Lewis is talking to. He's using Shannon Sharpe as an example of like, look, you living worldly, that wayward way. You know, you're going the wrong way, but it's going to get you the right incentives. It got the right responses that's coming. Like, you're going to get love. You're going to go viral. You're going to get popular. And then what you got? My world, I've done all the worldly things in the worldly ways and lived for others and lived for the floss. You know, I had the multiple cars, the multiple homes, the flashy jewelry. I did all of that. Every club had my name in the marquee. I've been that guy, like for real. That dude comes from, you were that dude. Like, I'm from LA and I was making $5. Oh man, I had it on lock. But here's the thing. It's not the same in terms of fulfillment. I don't want to even call it emptiness because I think that's too drastic. It just, compared to now, just going upstairs, go make some breakfast for my kids, take my boy to basketball practice, come back home, get my girl's hair braided, sit there, chop it up, play some video games, do flashcards of math. The fulfillment is completely different. It fills a different tank. And I think that's where Ray Lewis is coming from. I'm religified. Y'all know that. I'm holy. I read the Bible. I grew up in the church, etc. That is my background. But I also don't want to force that on anybody else, but I will be a glow that hopefully attracts you to what I'm up to and what we up to. So I think it's fascinating that friends, teammates, champions together had to go different ways. And it wasn't because we really disagree. It's because you want to now act like you agree with what the world is going to offer you. You're going to act like what the devil, whatever you want to call that, whatever that side is better than who you really are. Fascinating from Ray Lewis. Break it on down. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I could go 2 hours on this topic, so I'm just going to cut it short because I'm typically long-winded. But it's a lot of cats out there, man, and I'm not going to be the one to out them. But when they say something, I will out what they say. As Cat Williams best said it, he said, I don't hate you. I just hate all the bullshit you do. That's how I feel about people. I don't hate people. I just hate that thing you just did. And that one, and that one, and that one. And they keep doing it, and we'll keep having this show. So I'll give them love. I'll always use their words for them to help them, to be like, yeah, this is the message. Y'all know we got positive shows on here. And I'm like, that's the message we need to promote. And then the other ones, well, we got to say we got to use their words against them. So beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Ray Lewis, Shannon Sharpe. I don't know if that was profound to anybody. I don't know how many of y'all really believe in the unk shtick, you know, the persona, and how many of you do. But regardless of it, man, it's obviously there was a turn in his life where either in real life he flipped the switch, or at least in terms of entertainment. Hey, I ain't losing no more jobs, no more CBS and all that. I'm about to go nail this Fox thing, and I'm going to turn on the persona. The problem is, damn, I hate this world that persona is the winning way. What's the winning way? You know you got to be ignorant. That's crazy. All right, so now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, we check in on your blood flow, boy. Ooh, y'all see that right there? Tell me what it is. It's Vinia. Yes, those are my daily chews, my 2X formula, and it's so good. I'm not lying. I mean, the taste alone, we're talking about like Starburst level. For real, like it tastes so good, family. The energy that you get from this is not sugar, no caffeine. We talking about blood flow. Your circulation, when it's strong, your body moves all your oxygen and your nutrients to where they need to go, your muscles, your brain, your heart, and that's what Vinia does. So it's made from red grape cell powder, and it helps your body naturally produce more nitric oxide. Y'all listening to me? That opens up your arteries, your blood flows better, and you feel it. You get more energy, more focus, you're more alert, you're more on the go. And I rock with Vinia every day because it's real. No sugar, no caffeine. Get that fake stuff out of here. Those fake blends, just real clean, consistent blood flow energy that powers me everywhere I go, including when I got to go upstairs right now and make this breakfast. So I take 2 a day. I'd like to double up for my heart health, my brain power, and my steady energy all day. So use Vinia. Use my code Marcellus10 for 10% off. That's Vinia Daily Chews 2X formula. Bwah, 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 bwah. Hey, I'm not lying to y'all. Y'all always be like, damn, Wiley, you're always good. You got energy. You know why? Because let's go get that thing. Yeah, you know what we're going to show, boy. We flow, boy. Ooh, I'm about to drop some knowledge on this one. Ooh, like I just went to college. Oh, my God. Oh, this is going to be sick. Oh, my God. It's time to preach in this one. I hear you over there, Mr. Lewis. Hey, yo, Ray, step to the mic, voice deep, no fear. Shannon, I done known you for 20 plus years. Back in the locker room, man, you stay so clean. No smoke, no drink, just weights and protein. Now I see you on the screen all loud for the clout. Chasing clicks with them takes, worldly world spilling out. Bottle in your hand, cigar in your teeth. Shannon that I knew, he ain't living like no beast. Nah, Ray Lewis calling out the fake on sight. You ain't the same dude from the locker room nights. Say what you want, but the truth don't bend. Live what you preach, or your words just end. You preaching like a prophet selling vibes on the air, but behind closed doors, man, you don't even care. Saying it's real, but you living in disguise. All that smoke ain't covering up all them lies. Shay popping, yeah, cameras gon' roll. I'm watching my brother trade his spirit for gold. That ain't faith, that ain't grit, that ain't grind. That's a hustle with no soul, just a dollar and some shine. I thought you stood strong like the man I fight with. Not flip words slick, cheering like sidekick. You used to walk tall, carry fam on your back. Now you sip brown liquor? Man, come on, Black. It ain't just you, it's plenty the same. Whole lot of dudes selling out for that fame. Talking tough online, but they living all pretend. Ray Lewis, don't fake it, boy. I ride to the end. I'm calling out the fake on sight. What's up with you, boy? What's up at night? What's keeping you up? I know your truth don't bend, but live what you preach, boy. Or your words just end. Damn, man. Woo, that was a deep one. For real. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most, and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. All right, y'all, let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. Vinia, not a powder, not a pill. It's the twice daily chews, and yeah, they taste good too. I used to force down beet juice before games just to get my blood flow going. Hated the taste, hated the mess. Vinia?
way better benefits, way better experience. This is a real blood flow product, clinically proven to dilate your arteries and help your blood flow naturally produce nitric oxide. Vinia actually retrains your cells to unlock more of it the way your body's supposed to. Bruh, that's pie seed resveratrol at work. Consistent, efficient, powerful. Whether I'm in the studio, running around with my itty bitties, or battling on a pickleball court, I want to stay sharp and in rhythm. Vinia helps me get there. It's plant-based. No stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified. Just something that actually delivers. So if you're trying to show up every day at your best, skip the beet juice. Go with Vinia. Blood flow energy that shows up for you. Link in description, vinia.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the birds.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so